this. You know, I have a few minutes until I have to be at work, and so I just got my coffee, I got a little bit of something to eat, and as I am sitting here, Spirit just asked me to come on really quickly and explain to you how I establish a protective resonance around me. There are a myriad of manners to protect yourself energetically, but this one I find to be my favorite. It's the simplest aspect of my own healing and protection that I enjoy, so I wanted to share it with you this morning. Very, very, very simple, okay? Everything is energy. I mean, look at this. Look at the sun rays streaming into my car. Very, 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 very simple. Everything is energy. And so within yourself, you are an energetic presence that literally radiates within blissful, peaceful ordinance. You are an aspect of God's worship. You are a child of the Almighty, birthed and existing within human form. You are a carbon-based vehicle sustained through God. Simple. It's very simple. It's whether or not you believe this to be true about you and your experience. It's not my job to convince you of your divinity. What my job is to share my process and assist you in whatever I can. I have no idea what you're going through. I only know what I'm going through. I only observe my reality from my perspectives or lack thereof when I'm existing in a state of, don't hold perceptions anymore. But there comes a point when even in your protection, in your healing, in your meditations, and in your prayers, you don't need that 3-hour meditation. You don't need to lock yourself in a closet. You don't need to remove yourself from the external world. You can anchor in the love of Christ within your holy presence in all moments. And so very simply today, let's do it together, okay? What I do is I imagine myself expanding beyond myself. I am connected within the ethers, but I am also connected within the physicality, observing Mother Earth holding me. And so I will expand my holy presence and I will observe myself as the connection between spirit and flesh. And then I will evolve. I'll draw in this light, this beautiful, beautiful white light, and I'll bring it in through my crown chakra, and I will surge it through my whole body. And as I do that and it enters into the earth, I pull that energy back up into me and I shoot it out of my heart source. It literally feels like an orgasmic breath that's existing within my heart. I expand it beyond myself and I create this crystalline bubble of necessary protection. It's an energetic bubble that is established within the etheric realms that I move through boldly as a human. This bubble, I will be able to shape it. I will be able to make it different colors. I can, again, draw in my own healing presence within this protective space that I'm culminating. Well, how do you create a safe space within yourself, though? It seems so easy. When you are evolving through the different densities of awareness, because again, right now we're existing in the 3rd dimension. But beyond dimensions, there are densities that are layered within our dimensional reality. When you start moving through the higher densities within the 3rd dimension, that is the ascension process. You must come to a place where your faith is activated through your material realm. So just because you don't see anything does not mean that anything is not happening. Last night, I genuinely thought I was going to have a heart attack. My heart, all of a sudden, it felt like a laser beam was shooting through my heart, through the back of my body. My whole ribs and my body started aching. Like it was this pain that I had never physically felt before. Any other person, when they experienced that, I am sure they would have ended up in the hospital. Why? Because I almost ended up in the hospital. I was in so much pain. But the moment that I removed my desire to understand what was happening to me, Spirit spoke and said, remember that as you expand, energies will naturally find you that you have to protect yourself from, even within the physicality. So what did I do? I cultivated my inner peace. I brought bliss within my state of presence, and I said thank you to the pain, but I said thank you while releasing it. I don't need to hold on to this pain. It is not mine to hold. It is simply mine to observe. When you begin to operate and establish your shield of faith, it literally is an organic, energetic shield that is your protection. It is my home. I exist safely within myself. And I call in my angels, and I call in the assistance of my ancestors, and I rely on the wisdom that exists within the Akash, the etheric realms that channel through me boldly. Choose your own peace. Choose to play within your reality. Nobody knows that I'm playing in energy. Nobody knows that I am observing all creation's potentials through my holy presence. All they see is Skye walking through life, maybe dancing a little bit through life, smiling for no reason. Why? Because I am divinely led, I am protected, and I am held in spirit. I'm God. I'm an aspect of God. These rays that you're seeing, they're an aspect of my heart. I get to choose, just like you get to choose. I get to choose joy. I get to choose peace. I can choose to entertain the fruits of the Spirit, or I can become lost in my own creation. That won't happen with me. I've come too far to stop now. You've come too far to stop now. So moving in faithful authority with a protective shield of resonance that just radiates harmonic ecstasy within you. That is your authority as a child of the Almighty, cultivating inner peace and living faithfully for the soul presence that is you. How do you create a very, very, very simple spiritual protection? In one breath, you draw it in, draw it up, project it out. Draw in spirit, draw up love, and project it out. That's all we are. Love. So aligning with love is pretty simple for you because you are love. You shouldn't have to try. If you don't feel like the embodiment of love, if you don't feel harmonic radiance resonating through your holy presence, then adjust, tweak yourself, release the illusion, and move forward in peace. I love you. I'm gonna go to work. It's 8:53, which is an 8-8, right? And so we move forward faithfully in our creations, knowing that today is our day to stand firm, to be the light of Christ, to be the light of the world, and to share joy from a place of humble servitude within yourself. I love you. Always. Always.